You was really into that shit.
That shit was me. I'm sorry.
You were into that.
When I heard it, it felt like something that I was
resonating
with. Yeah. With me.
Real Gemini shit.
Real Gemini shit. Gemini brother. Big dog. Welcome back, y'all. It is the ELP, Equally Opposite Podcast.
Bam, 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 bam.
Yep. Coming back for your ass. I wouldn't say weekly, but that be cap.
Yeah.
When we feel like it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know that. So, I am, as I've been called, the main guy. You know, the one who doesn't let anybody else talk. I go by Juice. You know what I'm saying? I tend to lead the way and steer the conversation. But, you know, I got my podcast with me, the whole crew. We're a collective.
About to be a steering guy now. Be careful.
Steering guy.
Who I got to my right?
You've got Queen Bree, big bang Bree bitch, what they call me.
What they call me?
Hello.
Slim Go? Yeah, that's me.
Slim Go, aka Slim Hamilton.
Yeah, true. I've been singing all day.
What's up? It's Apples, aka Big Mama in the house.
You ain't got the glasses on.
I know. And of course, on the board, as you can see, I'm not pressing any buttons.
Hey.
That was hard.
Yeah, way easy.
You been practicing that.
That was actually
Yeah, way easy in the building.
I know that's right.
With this special intro. So, we're going to kick this day off right and on time with Shot O'Clock, with our EOP Shot O'Clock glasses. You know what I'm saying? Already.
Yes, they actually say shot o'clock, and they're huge.
Shot o'clock, baby.
Yeah, you take too many of these, you ain't gonna look at the clock.
Listen.
Fall off the wall.
You had to read the clock.
Right.
Click.
Shots up, shots down. Flat out. Whew.
I'm working on my shot base.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good luck with that.
Yep. I gotta take it and be like,
Yeah, smile like it's nothing.
Period.
Yeah. So we're not doing top 5 this week, because this episode is going to be themed and steered around astrology.
I hate the way you say it.
Astrology.
Astrology. What's your zodiac sign? What's your zodiac sign?
And so, that's why we kicked it off with my Gemini big brother, talking, speaking his shit. But, like I said, we're going to do the big 3. And your big 3 is...
boom, that's your sun sign, which is the one we all kind of know about. And then you have your moon sign. And then you have your ascending sign.
Or rising.
Or rising sign. Yeah, it was called both.
You coming up. You want to come up. And for those who don't know, what exactly do those mean? Like your moon sign is what to you? Does anyone know that?
So I actually had to look that up because I obviously was only tracking my sun sign. I'd known about the moon sign, but I guess I never gave it enough thought to care. So basically it just says it's the second important aspect to look at. It basically kind of covers your inner child, your softer side, almost the opposite of what your sun sign basically is at that point. So you may be an extrovert in most cases, but this is going to show you kind of like those parts of you that are neglected. Usually you're probably more of an introvert on the inside when you're an extrovert to everyone else. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we'll see if this shit is true.
And your rising is the... What's your rising?
Oh, your rising is, they say it could be basically the most important one because this is where you strive to be in life. So basically they say this was basically what sign was on the horizon when you were born. So it's like what was about to be who you really are. And so it said, it's believed that your soul kind of comes from this. Yeah.
That's deep.
Yeah.
Inward.
Interesting way to put it. Okay.
So, I'm not going to kick it off. Who wants to? Gemini sister. Queen Bree. Big Bang Bree, bitch. Kick it out for us.
Okay.
Give us
So,
a big treat.
my sun is Gemini. Gang, gang. My moon is Taurus. And my rising is Scorpio.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Make a hard code.
So without giving us the full paragraph and the long reading, unless it's shortened to the point, some people might just be like, this you. Without giving us the long paragraph of it, what did you read from it? Or do you think it resonates with you? That's what I should say first.
Yeah, I feel like all of mine are accurate. And I will just give a little snippet, kind of like of each. So it says, when your moon is in Taurus, you're generally very romantic. Your affections are strong, deep, and unwavering. You're sentimental and warm. You like to protect yourself in your own interest and will rarely make a move without first determining that it is safe and there's something in it for you.
You get a spot on sound, like something like
Yeah.
Sounds right.
So that's that. I mean, I feel like most people know what a Gemini is, so I won't read anything about that. Because a lot of people be hating on Geminis, and I just want to say that y'all be tripping. There's
I
nothing.
just want to say, but first let me just say.
Yeah, right.
Let me start by.
Hold on, player.
There's nothing wrong with us. I don't know, who hurt y'all or who y'all been dealing with. But you can't.
Tell the truth.
You can't. I mean,
Really, it was probably just telling you.
that
like
probably
it is.
was it.
Niggas don't like the truth.
That's facts.
I think that's all it is. They're not truthful.
Pretty much.
We are very blunt, direct to the point.
And people don't like y'all because you're true.
I don't
What's
like the way
your
you
right?
keep re-saying it.
Because I'm just trying to figure this shit out.
What are you trying to say, Mr. Hamilton?
Slimothy Hamilton.
I can't stay away from you. That's some haters.
Those are 20 points. What's that, Rosie?
Scorpio. So I was trying to get to the little, blurb about that. Okay, it says this person needs to be with themselves in the beginning of the day and center themselves to gather their energy. Actually, this little description is shitty.
I got you though, sis. I got you.
But yeah,
That's me too. I got you.
Yeah, definitely gotta get myself together in the morning in order to make sure I'm right, and then I'll have a good day. I hate that this little blurb sucks to talk about my Scorpio rising, but what I did read about
find
it.
your paragraphs, so I didn't read them from that side. Like, she meant me had a.
So I got. Let me scoot on into mine real quick because I'm the same as her. That's what I'm saying. I can kind of help with this. I'm
Okay.
a rising Scorpio as well.
Okay.
Just learned this. Didn't know this. So yeah, I'm a Virgo. And then my moon sign is a Pisces, which was big to me because I don't know many Pisces. And I don't know them pieces. I don't know a lot of pieces, and I don't have friends. I can't tell you a lot. So I was curious to see what's up with them. I do know that they're before they're before Aries, and I know a lot of those. So I was trying to see if I could find some similarities, but not really. Anyway, so my moon is in them, and it just basically says we're sensitive. We're very perceptive of our surroundings. It says we're very spiritual, like we're very creative and spiritual at the same time. So a lot of us become artists or mystic with great imagination. I don't really know what that means. It also says, which I thought was interesting, that we may be docile, which I've never gotten that I'm a docile person. But it says it's most of the time like when you're in love and like things like that. It's like behind closed doors, we're very docile and seductive. And we put on more of a, you know, a hard front, which I was like, ooh, that's kind of like me, like mushy on the inside. So I kind of thought that was cool. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll need to meet some more Pisces because maybe I'll actually like them. Then I thought this was kind of funny. It says that most Pisces moons tend to have a drug or alcohol problem. And I was like, oh, clutches pearls. But it does say that obviously most of them are addicted to those things, but it becomes, if you can figure out what you need in substitute of those things, it like you skyrocket. Like, so that's where they say our creativity and things like that usually shine because we're looking for something like that. So I thought that was cool. Then I found out that my rising sign is a Scorpio. Same as Queen Bree. And I do have a couple Scorpios in my life, but like I said, don't fully know what that meant. But it does say that we need time alone. It says that we fight and attack things that change around us often. We don't like that. We can adapt to it, but we don't like for things to suddenly switch up on us. We have to have our feet firmly to the ground. 10 toes down. It says we can also be a little.
Leave it alone.
Fuck y'all. It basically says we also sometimes can have a dark, destructive power in our lives, and we have to figure out what that is once again to kind of like be the better us, be the better people we are. It can be reflected in artwork. It says so. Yeah, it says in love, people are usually attracted to the vivid, irresistible side of Scorpio rising signs. Basically, y'all don't even know why y'all love us. You just do. You don't know what it is that has captured you.
Real mystery.
Yeah, but it also says we have a strong shell and a fear to show our sensitive areas, and that can create a gap between us and our loved ones. So I think that's true too. So it says basically, like I said before, your ascending sign, you have to try hard. It says that's who you're striving to be, so you have to like kind of conquer it. It's who you will be in the future if you learn how to conquer those things. That's what it said. So yeah, baby.
Into this.
Interesting. I'm a Libra, so that's my sign. Usually I hear that Libras are indecisive. What's another word? Like compulsive. Pretty much describing my fucking self. And then my moon was Aries. I know a lot of Aries. I've dated like 4 or 5 Aries. So I'm attracted to Aries for some reason. I don't know what it is. I don't have the words or to read for y'all, but there's that. And then my rising is Virgo. I have a lot of Virgo friends, as you can tell. As you can see. That's only 2 of them, so there's that.
Okay. Is it resonating?
Man.
you looking real hard.
I like to read so much about myself. Alright, so as y'all know, if you didn't know, my sun sign is a Gemini. And really, I just like to tell people, sometimes it's hard for y'all to see the Gemini. But that's another.
But it's there.
It's there, always. My Virgo and my rising sign.
Your moon and your rising is a Virgo.
Oh yeah, I said that back. My moon and my rising sign. I'll just edit that. It's both Virgo. They're both Virgo, which is like, of course, Apple was like, woo woo. She actually did it like that because that's what you big mama. But it definitely resonates for my moon sign. Some of the things it says in the paragraph is eager to learn as much as they can have many different interests and hobbies, and they can change from day to day. This podcast was created as one of my different interests and hobbies, so that makes sense. Service oriented, born with the moon Virgo sign, need to feel useful to others, and I like to say that I'm beneficial. You know what I'm saying? This one that was really funny to me. It said they have a knack for putting complex ideas into an easy to understand logical situation. And I'm like, yeah, that's me. So yeah, that's me, y'all. I don't even have nothing else to say about it. That fits. It sounds like I'm just over here talking about myself. My rising sign is Virgo also, and biggest thing that I got from this paragraph is people with Virgo sometimes sensitive to discomfort or other signals their body gives them. I tend to be very matter of fact and can come up as cold to people when I first meet them, and I like to stay productive and make the most out of my day. So you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty much like a nice Homelander. So you know.
Never.
Is that what that?
Homelander is nothing like a Virgo. Don't you do him like
Is
that?
that what that says?
That's what I
That's so interesting how you put that together.
So.
So something I want to revisit since we all covered it. Are we? Did you want to do yours? D.A. Weezy.
Nah, I'm good because I don't really know the exact time.
The time he was born.
Yeah, and I looked at it and this really makes a difference. Even just 2 hours makes a big difference.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
My mom said, I don't know, it was 35 years ago.
Got you. Got you. But you definitely repping for the Virgo squad. That's all that matters. Let's revisit what you were talking about earlier about Geminis. You know, this is y'all season.
Absolutely.
You know, I want to be
know
fair.
that.
GGG.
Want to be fair.
Thank you.
I want to give you guys your flowers during your season. So,
but we are not your savior.
but you are not our savior. You are not. Let's repeat it.
But we are not your savior.
We know.
Gemini's changed your life, but we are not your savior.
Do you feel like y'all get a bad rap for real?
We
And I'd
really
like
do.
to hear female and male perspective.
I really don't see how people hear the female too much.
So I hear Gemini in general, but then if you break it down between Gemini men and Gemini women, Gemini men, they shit on y'all for real.
Yeah,
Like,
you know what I'm saying? We might as well be convicts.
I mean, that's just people. But it's more like, you know, they say Gemini men are players, they're slick talkers, they're, you know what I'm saying, you don't know how to...
I was confused too. I was like,
what? I mean...
It did not sound like you were shitting on him.
Romantically, you could see why someone would be like, that ain't what I'm trying to do.
I just feel like y'all crazy. Like y'all flip like a motherfucker.
And I don't feel like we flip no more than anybody else flip when they flip.
No. Y'all Geminis have a tendency to, it's not just people say this like, when I'm mad, I turn into a different person. Yeah, that's normal. Like, I think that's everybody. Yeah. I feel like y'all flip when y'all feel a way, it has to be thunderstorms out fucking side for everybody. And that to me is where it changes between just anybody's normal, oh, when I'm mad, I'm like this, and when I'm happy, I'm like this. Duh.
Cool. Nobody else is, everybody else is on the edge of their seat.
Yes.
While I'm mad.
Y'all gotta keep in mind though, it's not just specific personality traits. It's also like y'all are notorious serial killers.
Wait a minute.
Like I'm serious.
As we talked about in a couple, like some episodes ago,
Virgo was on there too, right?
Yep.
It's mostly Gemini. I promise.
It was like half and
Look,
half.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
If
Gemini's not understood, we will go to great lengths. At least the male Geminis.
No, that's Gemini period.
To great lengths to be understood.
That's true.
Like I said, they said when Kanye was trying to get Jay-Z's attention as a rapper, every time they had a meeting, he was standing on a table rapping as Jay-Z came
temper
in.
tantrums. That's what I was gonna say, but I was trying to not. Y'all tend to give me temper tantrums as opposed to like, oh, you know, night and day. Fuck that night and day. Y'all turn into motherfucking 2-year-olds if something don't fucking go
But see,
y'all's way.
Some Geminis, like, see, you've experienced me, like, there's 2 traits.
He's like, that's only me.
There's 2 traits, and a Gemini can be, like, I've seen happy and sad Geminis. So they're not throwing, I mean, I guess it's still a temper tantrum, but they're depressed rather than angry. You see what I'm saying? Like, I've seen Geminis who have that it's not always anger as the other one, you know what I'm saying? So it can be something else. It could be, you see what I'm saying? Like introvert and extrovert. It could be like that too, you know what I'm saying? So it really is just 2. It's like the yin and the yang, but we're our own
very
yin and yang
much. Yes.
all the time. There's at least 2 people here. But speaking of Gemini season, we're gonna switch it. Don't mean to take it off there because you know what I'm saying. We're gonna get to the other signs and your own sign and shit. So I don't gotta say too much about Gemini women right now. We're gonna talk about motherfucking Juice's Players Ball. Just went by, just went down. I don't know if
It
y'all
wasn't
know.
time.
Yes. We got more videos that we really do need to put up. And shit was, you know what I'm saying? We had a ball.
All that other bullshit is here today and gone tomorrow.
Courtesy of the company.
Now, deadass, I had 3 outfit changes.
Yeah.
Ooh, excuse me. The first one I came, you know, saying just nice player with the blazer on, nice gold blazer. Everything had to be black and gold for me. And when time was right, when the time was right, I turned to Jerome from Martin. It was like Urkel stepping into the Stefan booth. Remember when Urkel stepped in?
Yes,
the
reverse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, but reverse.
But I came out.
Right.
It was Jerome. And it was crazy. Jerome had a good old time. He had some zebra shoes, which I'm keeping. Yeah, that's
Right.
Waka dum. The players ball was great. We had a 360 ring light, which was like literally something I wanted for my birthday party, like as a specific in the Pacific. You know what I'm saying? So we got some good photos on that, some good videos. What did y'all think?
Costumes were dope.
Costumes was very dope. I was cute as fuck. Say that.
Not to toot my own afro.
Because I did have me a red afro. But yeah, it was cute. Everyone came together. We had a good time. Like, everybody was fun to see everybody in their different fits. Like, the outfits kind of ranged from 60s to 80s. So yeah, it was really fun just to see like adults dressed up. We don't really have events like that where you just get to, you know, kind of do something different other than like Halloween or something. So yeah, that was really, really fun. But the shoes I had hurt the fuck out of my feet. Fuck those shoes.
I'm not the only person that said that.
About their shoes.
About their shoes being really, really bad and stuff.
Platforms was supposed to be where it was at.
I thought it was supposed to be and I had on platform shoes and shit. The nigga was 4 inches taller out here. But
I should have seen this nigga dancing in those platforms.
That's the thing.
I could dance so much easier. I was
Flipping
like,
them legs up.
Boom, boom. I was kicking them moves out. But no, it was great. I'm really glad we had a nice turnout. I'm glad people actually dressed up, even though it wasn't. If you don't dress up, you'll get turned away. We had one person not dressed up, and I gave him hell all night. All night. I was like, that nigga in the back ain't dressed though.
He was in the back looking like a cholo.
Yeah.
He dressed up like a Mexican.
Like not even remotely tried.
Yeah, talking about it's Back to the Future. What?
Niggas just be
That
saying.
didn't come out in the 70s though. But it didn't come out in the 70s. It's supposed to be at least in the 70s.
And he wasn't dressed as Back to the Future.
It wasn't even.
No, he
He
was
could have had his hat flipped up.
mad regular.
You know what I'm saying? Been a B-boy. There's plenty of ideas. If it wasn't my party, I would have went more like B-boyish, you know, like dancing. Like break dancers and stuff like that. Or like
But was that 70s?
To the players'
though?
ball?
That's not 70s.
That's it.
That's more
That
like
is
going
80s.
into the 80s. 70s was the disco era.
But
coming
there was
out
no
of the
B-boys in
hippie
the
life.
70s, bro.
Yeah.
That was 80s, 90s.
People was doing shit.
But not
break
the
dancing.
players' ball.
Yeah, and then you
Like,
made it
I'm
a
saying if it
place.
wasn't my party, I was just a guest. I could do different things.
Yeah.
Like how the other guests did. Where speaking of, while we're on astrology and parties, would you go to a party of just your zodiac sign?
Yeah, I would locate all the exits and stand fairly close to them, but absolutely.
See, and that's about your own
She
sign.
shit on her own
You're
sign.
talking about
I
your
didn't
own
shit on them.
people.
I just know how to handle my people.
Oh,
See,
that's
it's
Get
gonna
away.
be
Run
lit as
away.
fuck. It's going to be super lit. I want to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
But
I know
somebody's
one
getting
person-
into something.
Yeah, one person do something wrong, it's a domino.
It don't take but half a person because it's 2 of us in one anyway.
It's like
So it don't take but a little bit.
It's like half of me is the Joker and the other half is Batman. All you need is a little push. It's just wild. I'll tell you. So yeah, a room full of me's. Somebody's gonna flip. It ain't gonna be me.
Yeah,
Somebody.
when it
I'll
happened,
be
I'm
good.
out. But I was at the lit ass party.
I'm gonna park up front. I'm gonna park close to the door.
A whole bunch of Geminis in the room. I don't know.
I actually
super
very
fun.
recently we was at the bar and I met a table full of Geminis. 4 people at their booth and they all was Geminis. And there's one
See?
Aquarius. And they was cool.
We get along with
Aquarius.
equipment.
Aquarius.
Why are we
Aquaman.
stuttering over each other?
Be cool. Them Aqua local people. We fuck with them. You know
We
what
do.
I'm saying?
We do. Exactly.
Go way back.
Well, Virgos definitely get along with other Virgos, so I believe that a party full of us would be lit. Like, I feel like you have some of us who would be, it would be what?
Loud.
It would be loud.
Very.
There, a lot of them are very extroverted, and you have the other half that are not, and they're kind of over there chilling, talking. People will get together towards the end of the night. Didn't even realize they liked each other until the end. I don't think so.
I think Sky is.
Sky is.
Yeah.
Me and Sky would have a lot of fun. Yeah, and yeah, Virgos, we love each other. It'd be a lot of love matches in there. Everybody be in there fucking. Not in the party, but they get numbers. And they probably later leave and fuck. Not everybody be clutching their pearls when the niggas say fucking.
No, that's what he was describing it. Everybody get together.
It's not like it wouldn't be an orgy.
It sounded like.
Yeah.
But everybody will be fucking with each other. Like, everybody would be attracted. There would be people who would be.
So ain't no ugly Virgos, huh?
I didn't say ugly. You see, this is what this
You said everyone would.
Look at me. As soon as you say attract, everybody thinks everybody was beautiful. Attraction goes beyond physical sometimes. So in a room full of your same sign and everybody's vibing and shit, it goes beyond just everybody's attractive. I don't know if everyone would be attractive, but people would be vibing and attracted to each other. And it will, a lot of the time, tend to be sexual towards the end. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Love matches are made between Virgos. I know.
You heard it here first from Big Mama.
Big Mama's house. Come to the party.
Doing commercials.
No, ain't no love matching in my Libra game party.
But would you go to the party though?
Hell yeah, I go.
Okay. A whole bunch of nothing but Libras.
I would have a great time.
Really?
Just ain't nobody finna fall in love. From what I've seen and experienced as a Libra.
Have you ever dated another Libra?
That's what I'm trying to say. I've had sex with other Libras. You know what I'm saying? But it never goes past that, and we communicate that. You know what I mean? It's we're comfortable with that. I still have some of those friends. You know.
Okay.
So
you a Libra? I'm a Libra? We just fucking.
Yeah. Right.
We just fucking.
Understood.
Nothing else. So it sounds like we all have somewhat of a belief in astrology. Don't have to ask, do you? Do you believe in it? You know what I'm saying? We all represent our shits.
For sure.
Stuff like that. But I want to say, how much do you believe in astrology? Like, are you waking up and checking your shit in the morning? Today, June 10th, Virgo, you will walk outside and the birds will sing your prayers, and money will fall in your lap, and good food is in your fortune.
Oh wow!
That's always in my horoscope, actually.
Exactly.
Every day.
Beware of troubles around any corner.
Wow.
Now you scared to take corners.
You're taking right slowly and shit.
You walking around.
I have to take every corner backwards.
Yeah, no, that's extreme.
No.
But
You can't follow nothing blindly like that. Like, that's crazy. And
Have you ever talked to someone who does?
Yes.
Like every morning you get that shit screenshotted to you?
Yes.
Oh,
Just
shit.
wake up like, I didn't even want to know this about today.
Oh, wow.
It's going to rain in your forecast, Gemini. Thanks.
Half the time I post shit about the Virgo shit, someone has sent it to me. Or like, so I'm like, oh, thanks, yeah, this does apply. And then I'll post it, but I don't even go on the things myself and like find what my stuff says. But people send it and I'm like, this does track. Thank you for that.
I like the personality traits, but the whole predicting my day shit, I don't believe in that at all.
Yeah.
At all.
Now, does anything actually ever apply to y'all though? Like, things be applying to me.
That's
though.
why I like it. That's why I like the personality part.
But I mean, like, you know, the daily ones, or it may not be daily, but like this month, you know, the month of June for you means this, and that, and whoop de wop whoop. Yeah, that stuff don't be right for y'all.
I'm not gonna say it don't be right. There's definitely things that resonate, and I've had it where things that don't.
Yeah.
I've had it where I just got some extra money that I wasn't counting on, and it's telling me to. You probably ain't gonna get no money for some time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
a lot of my shit
save
be
your
on point.
buckets. I've had them on point. I've had them not on point, to the point of the weatherman is just as good. Nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? It is gonna rain today. You know what? It didn't rain. It could be either one. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel.
I feel like it's like the weatherman looking up and seeing black clouds and then telling you it's gonna rain. Like, I feel like he uses very blanket descriptions for how things might go. You know?
Yeah.
To the point where it's almost hard to miss. You know. So that's why I'm believing in person. So.
It's like a palm reader.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind
I like
of.
Miss Cleo.
Right.
Call me now for your free.
Very.
They need a
Ponzi scheme.
biopic on Miss Cleo.
Yeah, it'd be cool to see.
Behind it.
I feel like someone did.
I feel like
Maybe
I've
I'm
seen something like that.
tripping,
That's how we
yeah.
know she went to jail. That's all.
Maybe.
Man, leave Miss Cleo alone.
Have
She
to
was
look it
a
up.
fucking hustler back in the day before they was hustling. Let her do.
You know that they do
Shit.
have a biopic on Miss Cleo, probably played by Mary J. Blige. Let me know.
You ain't shit.
I don't feel that way, Mary.
I don't either.
Ever listen.
Not at all, queen.
You is no Miss Cleo. Maybe Loretta Devine or something.
I can see that. Nah,
Yeah.
she's not gonna act it.
Calm me now.
Calm it, baby.
Calm me now.
Ooh, look what your cards say.
She could do
Queen
that.
Latifah.
Oh, don't do
Queen can do it.
no.
The queen can do it.
Queen.
The queen can do it.
If you ever.
She can play the part.
Don't agree.
I
She is
guess.
way beyond a Miss Cleo.
She can play the part. That's all I'm
Is Queen Latifah?
No.
I'm not even gonna do it.
I
You
don't
know what?
want to.
saying. Nah, I want to know bad as hell.
Speaking of that, I saw a meme earlier or yesterday that was talking about the toxic Zodiac friendships. And I want you to know that one of the matches was Gemini and Libra.
Oh, really?
How are we toxic though?
I don't
We have a moment.
Are we toxic as a group or toxic to
ask.
each other?
I'm just. It just.
It's
said-
probably toxic friend. It's probably y'all are toxic towards each other. If
I
that's what
think
that's
we do
probably
toxic
what you mean.
shit.
I think it's that.
We do toxic
I think
shit.
it's that one.
Encourage each other to do some retarded shit.
Do some hood rat shits with my friends.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's friends. Friends do that. Good friendship.
I bet you won't.
Right. I'll do it if you do it.
You a bitch if you don't do
So I'm gonna jump. If I jump, bro, you don't jump.
it. I swear, bro. I'm gonna jump, bro. I'm right after you, bro. I promise, bro.
Alright, God, if I jump, you don't jump, bro.
No, looking at the nigga as he jump. Like, gotcha, bitch.
You really jumped.
I didn't think you were really
Hell no.
But yeah, back to I don't. Astrology really, I only really deal with it when the conversation calls for it. If I'm talking to a female and all of a sudden now we're talking about moons and risings and suns and stuff like that, you know, I'm like, I'm a Gemini. Yeah, I got two sides. I just let her do the rest of the talking and let her teach me every time. I let
So you keep learning?
I just keep learning it over and over again. I don't really remember it, so therefore it can be fresh the next time.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Pro tips.
That was perfect
Pro
timing.
tips.
Good night.
But speaking of astrology and love, how does? Excuse me.
Sorry.
But yeah. Speaking of astrology and love, how does that work out for you? How does that pan out? Do you actually, like how you said, if you meet another Libra, you be like, nah, we just smashing?
I can answer this question actually. When I meet a female and she's an Aries, I get nervous. I ain't gonna lie.
Wow.
Yeah, I get nervous. But that doesn't really come from the sign, other than the fact that I've dated multiple. You know what I mean? And they were all similar, so it's kind of like, you know, just makes me
kind of know that.
hesitate. Yeah, I'm like, I know. I feel like I know where this is going. You know, but
I have a complete no-go sign. I actually do. Taurus women, obviously, because I don't date Taurus men, but Taurus women I cannot fuck with at all. We might be cool as friends, and it might seem like, what is this? But it never can go past a hug. Like, not past a hug, bruh. It's crazy.
Okay.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't think I'd do a Pisces man again. I'm emotional enough.
left you in pieces.
No, it was too much. It was too. It was too much. I don't. The times people hit me up like, "Your man crying. Why the fuck are you crying, nigga?" And wait.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
What is you talking
Let me
about?
say, this is not about like some deep shit. This is not like he just was always emoting, like his like always leaking from the eyes. Why, nigga? Like this is regular. You lost the game, nigga.
Oh, wow.
But for real, like when I say that was really a message I used to receive, like for me, I mean he knows it. Shit, whatever.
Oh shit, damn.
Can't deny it, nigga. I know what it means.
It's been discussed.
I can't deny it.
Yeah, I'm just
straight
like.
fire.
Hey, we did some toxic shit together.
Toxic friendship.
We did some toxic shit
Oh shit.
In conclusion, no more Pisces men.
No more Pisces.
I think we're done with that one here before.
He gonna cry when he hear this one.
He's gonna cry in the car.
Tell him to skip this episode. He do be listening sometimes.
Well,
But Gemini's, I'm the same. I'm direct. I'm blunt. I don't feel like he would be caught off guard that I said that shit.
Well, shit, comment in and let us know how you feel, bro.
You so fucking rude.
We need feedback.
our shit gonna be banned.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let us know your feelings.
Oh no. We cooled out.
Yeah.
But I
Y'all was.
Right. Till today.
Positive vibes and shouts out to you, bro. I love that. Okay.
It's okay to show your feelings.
Okay, Apples. Do you have a no-go sign?
No, I don't. I'm gonna just say no. I was gonna say
Open
that
calendar next Shit.
it's not. I dated a lot of the same signs, so it's just kind of like I do well with the signs that I date. Like I don't know what. Everything's amazing over here in the love department, and it has been since I've been younger. I tend to vibe with Aquarius guys, sisters, and
The fish people.
those are the previous
They're not fish people.
boyfriends, and then Virgos.
They're an air sign.
They're sea people?
They're air signs with
Where
us.
does Aquaman
That's why we
live?
fuck with them.
Where's Aquaman live?
In the water.
In Atlantis. With the fishes.
Those are Pisces, my
That's
dear.
Pisces. Those are the water signs.
Pisces are fish.
It's Aqua in it. You ain't
I,
tell me.
I hear what you're saying.
Aquamarine.
Root words, nigga.
We understand, but no,
But no.
Look, shit's phenomenal.
not in the astrology world.
Yeah, no.
So they don't have shit to do with water.
No,
No.
they're air sign.
Yeah.
When we're
I'm
air
not
sign.
asking about the avatar. Okay, no more shots.
So
Shit.
I was just about to pour another one.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit.
Look. You twist my arm.
I see. Easy.
Shouts out to Manny. Hey, shouts out to Manny. He got his hair done. He rocking an old school Gemini shirt. My dog. You know what I'm
Looking
saying?
like Julius Caesar.
He
Some
got the
shit
Jack
over there.
Harlow cut, bro.
Oh, wow. I haven't done.
Manny be on it. Okay, moving on. Still in dating and signs, though. Ooh, that's a heavy one.
Heavy.
Still in dating and signs.
Heavy.
Would you date your own sign? Dun, dun, dun. You've been to a party. You've been to parties with your sign. Apparently, Jasmine thinks everybody gonna be booking at that party.
At our party, at the Virgo party,
The
bro.
Virgo party.
Y'all party gonna be a knife fight in that bitch.
You might date one.
You
Heavy.
see actually Jewish?
You know what I'm saying? This is
Real
how we do
heavy.
toxic friendship things. Our shots are
See.
huge.
That's why.
They gave us 7 hours of shot o'clock. But yeah, I haven't dated too many female Geminis. I have not.
You did a lot of good ones?
No. I don't know why I keep saying it. I just have to say it.
I was just asking.
Oh, it's weird. I said the same thing when I was talking about
Taurus.
Taurus. But yeah, I've dated one, and it was a roller coaster. It had its ups and downs. She was cool. We had a lot of fun, stuff like that. But I would say that she's the Gemini that I dated. She was one of the ones that aren't happy and mad. She's happy and sad. So that's one of the things. That's one of the things I realized. How the two, when I'm mad, she'd be sad. But if it was two happy and mad, then we both would be mad and both feel up. It's a whole shift, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that created a crazy dynamic.
I would call it balance.
You would think. But when you're mad and someone's just sad, you're like, what?
You feel like you're being manipulated, don't you?
You're like, I'm not even just I'm just gonna read it. It just doesn't, it's weird, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Okay.
I feel you on that for real, bro. I would feel like I'm being manipulated. At this point, I'm giving a damn if you're crying.
You're just crying to cry.
Right.
You're just crying to cry because you should be mad, but you crying.
God damn it, Drew.
Huh?
Oh, shit. It's a Gemini thing, I realized. They don't like criers.
Do not like cries.
I definitely don't. I don't like anyone who cries more than me.
You popping your shit.
Yeah, I do. I've dated a Gemini before. Kind of.
Damn, that was awkward.
And
Can we throw a shot to that awkward ass?
yeah, you know what? Shot 41 is the
Clink.
Like,
These are the signs of love making.
but I mean,
hey, that nigga's a crier.
oh, Tyrese.
What more do you want from me?
Same thing, ain't he?
Is he a Gemini?
He's a Scorpio.
Is he? I don't know what's Virgo.
Scorpio came here to get managed.
He did say that, yeah.
Yeah.
That's first time.
That's true. Came here to get managed. Ooh, I know it's good when you start speaking. I'm Poppy.
See, now I got twisted. Welcome to the city with the heat.
Welcome to Miami.
See, then I'll just move into what are your expectations get first year?
Do it like it's my birthday. Do it like it's my birthday, baby.
Welcome to
I hope
the
not.
baby.
Nah,
Nah, she's a Scorpio.
I can't
Okay.
stand her.
I know about her Celine, baby. That's my baby.
So
Love me some
excited.
Celine.
I'm crazy.
Yep, and she's a Virgo.
Alright, weird. So anyway,
Weird.
finish what you were saying, please.
I mean, yeah, so I dated a Gemini. Kind of similar. Like, it was definitely fun. Gemini's like, I feel, okay, so I get what you're saying about, like, the different sides and how it can be happy and angry or happy and sad. I don't like nobody yelling at me a lot. And the ones who be angry be yelling. I was like, the fuck is you yelling for? Like, you don't have to be all that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, cool dude. Like him, but you know.
You be yelling too.
What are you yelling, bro?
Me?
Definitely.
I've never heard it, never seen it.
Oh no, I've heard it, seen it, been there.
Nigga be loud.
Niggas be tripping.
I've never heard it. I can't vouch for that. I can't go.
Well, I mean, I didn't say I never get angry.
Just take some.
I get angry. And at which point you should just leave me alone. But if you don't
Everyone
leave me
should know
alone,
to leave you alone.
Yeah. Not everyone, but we're talking about someone I dated. So, yeah. But I wasn't left alone. And
Say a battered voice on.
PTSD.
I wasn't left alone. They came at me. I wasn't left alone. Not the
That's
bruised,
not what I
not
meant.
the bruised woman boy.
I'm scarred.
I know,
I'm
right?
playing.
I'll never be the same.
I never looked
Never
like
was quite the same.
Well,
It's me.
Slim G apples next to it.
I already told you.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think that-
Yeah, y'all just fucking.
Smashing and dashing.
If you
Scales.
were
Yeah, you the
Virgo,
best.
what's up? No,
We the
man.
best.
Nah, y'all know what it is. I'm married. I'm married to a Virgo. We're dope. We've been married for 14 years. It's what it is. Before him, I was with
Go.
Before that, I had a Virgo boyfriend for a long time. Like I always get along with my sign. That's all I know. So I get along friend wise with other people. Of course, you be like attracted to other people, but like I can't tell you how it is being with too many other different signs. I don't know. I get along with mine, and we good over here.
I hear
Virgos let other Virgos be like. That's why I feel like we cool. Like we understand each other. We're real down to earth. We're very understanding. Of course, you're gonna have your problems. Normal relationships always gonna have problems. But I just mean like we let the other person really like be. We understand it because we gonna probably be doing the exact same shit or feeling the exact same way tomorrow. So we know how to air it out and let that person do their thing. So I'll say that's the biggest difference between me and the Aquarius people that I was with. They were good relationships. They didn't know how to let me be free. I'm a peacock. You gotta let me fly. You got to. Virgos know how to do that. So I'm all for it. I feel like we're like one of the only signs who could really like be with each other for real. Like
You know what I'm gonna say? Peacock fly.
They don't.
They
They don't
don't.
fly.
They
They're
don't.
like chickens.
I think they can fly though. They're like
oh,
chickens.
maybe.
Shit, you can fucking fly, bro.
They do like that little.
Yeah, the little-
that shit
Yeah.
damn near might as well be flying. I seen a
They
video
fly.
and they was trying to feed. It was like a whole fucking farming chickens, and she was like, yeah, and she threw out some corn, and I'm talking about birds came flying. I don't know where they came from, but they were flying.
They
Though.
do
They were
that
flying.
sound.
And then some chicken fly.
I seen
But,
it.
like peacocks are
They do like a
males,
stutter fly.
peahens are the women. They're exactly
Right.
like.
We had to go.
Word. You want to do the RP?
Unfortunately.
Wait. Can I just ask a question? So who do you feel like you're most compatible with in the signs? We know no.
Or like signs have compatibility. Like,
with him.
what signs have like who they're most compatible with, like other signs.
Yeah, it does. But I mean, to answer the question, like personally for me, I think, I mean, like I said, I was in it with Aries.
Oh yeah, you just said Aries.
Yeah,
That's your.
But I'm not gonna say we're compatible,
really,
but that's what I always end up with. It just never
You gravitate.
I gravitate towards
towards
that Aries for sure.
Okay, gotcha. Yep.
So, Aries women, if you like Timothy Hamilton, please comment below.
I'm gonna get beat up. Try it again.
Maybe you shouldn't.
Yeah. Well, subscribe anyway.
Hit the like button.
Hit the like button.
See all of the content here.
Yeah. Don't leave a comment.
Thanks for the support.
Right.
Gracie Corner.
Shout out to Gracie's Corner.
Don't get beat up. Don't do that.
Getting out of Go ahead.
So, my bad.
No.
Okay.
What?
So I wanted to just kind of add a little something on there because we were talking about love or whatever, but I do feel like to tie in some of the other things we've ever talked about on the pod, I find it interesting that if you have a sign or certain people that you're kind of compatible with, for example, I'm going to use me, I truly do get along with a lot of other Virgos, whether they're men or women, right? So I always find it hard because you naturally vibe with this certain sign. So even if it's of the opposite sex, I generally just gravitate towards these people. They become really good friends. They hang around. I think it always poses that question of people think like, oh, so does that mean y'all supposed to mess around or y'all, like each other more than y'all supposed to? But it's kind of hard when it's like, no, I naturally like have a genuine
just
vibe
like a connection
with group of people.
Yep,
you know what I mean?
same, yeah.
It's women and it's men, and it doesn't have to be sexual in any way, but like we legit. I'm surrounded by them, so I always think that's funny because having a husband who's a Virgo and then having a lot of other male friends who are Virgos, having women friends who are Virgos, it kind of all meshes into one, not sexually, but like just really close friendships for actually a really long time. And so I always think that's weird when you like get with people who you know, like if you met Aries, like you said, oh shit, Aries, I gotta watch out now, even though
take it slow.
It may just be friends, it may just be friendship, but I don't know. It's kind of like, do you cross those lines because you just know that romantically you have a vibe with these people? Do people start to try to look at things for more than what it is? Like, I feel like that comes up a lot in my life.
I'll be trying to identify where things are wrong. So, like, Aries made me nervous, but if I were to ever be in a position where I was in Aries, then I wouldn't turn away whatever connection I have with this person, but I would stray away from what caused that connection to be. You know what I mean? Like moving too fast or not communicating or just whatever it is. So.
Okay.
When you date a new sign, do you think of everything like in reference to that? Like if you dated a sign that you've never dated before, say you get you
Sagittarius.
Yeah, some shit like that. You
I
know what I'm saying? Like ain't nobody said nothing about them motherfuckers this whole episode.
Yeah, I don't know a lot about them.
They crazy.
Yeah. I don't either.
I don't really either. I heard they're
That's
horrible friends.
end of December or no?
They're
That's
beginning of
December.
End of November, beginning of December.
Yeah.
I heard they're horrible friends.
I think it's the other way around.
I don't.
It's the other
I
way
know
around.
like one, and he's not a horrible friend.
But you can be a Sagittarius on Christmas. No, that's Capricorn.
Yeah.
My bad. Okay.
End of December.
That's what the kid is.
Okay.
So yeah, Jay-Z, December 4th, Sagittarius.
Okay.
Don't know. Or don't have any friends. So.
The homie we just ran into, Sagittarius, same day.
We just ran into it. He's on Monday.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm. I heard a horrible friend. So,
oh, that's what you heard?
No, really. There's what's another thing? So yeah, I don't even talk about it. There was somebody talking about Jay-Z and they were saying that like if you look at him throughout his rap career, he's a horrible friend. And I was like, all Sagittarius are. Is it the same same listening thing. Shout out to another podcast I'm not doing. Nigga news. We swapping off of this. Sorry. Queen Breeze gets up.
All right. Well, I just wanted to say rest in peace to Treble, who was killed earlier this week. Crazy ass situation. I think it was something like there was a girl who broke up with her boyfriend. The next week, she's now like fucking with Treble. Treble's at her crib. They doing whatever, but the ex comes in, like kicks the door in, beats her up, and then shoots and kills Treble. Stupid ass situation. And, you know, tragically took someone's life. And it was just like, we were kind of talking about it the other day, where when he passed, he was all over the timeline, not even just on some celebrity shit or anything like that. It was like he was kind of a quote unquote man of the people. Like, everyone knew him. There are so many people, different groups of friends we were seeing posts, and it's like,
it was like personal videos. Like, if I took my phone out and we chilling together, close up, like, you know what I'm saying? That's the crazy thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that can't nobody know this dude, nothing like that, but it was people who I wouldn't put in the same room together. I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying, talk to him like, you knew him and you knew him and you knew him? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what was crazy about it to me. Like, y'all, I wouldn't even sit y'all next to each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he was sitting next to all these people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Speaking to that camera, talking to him and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't just like, oh, he's over there. He walked by. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's damn near.
Yeah, like, that wasn't like they spotted him.
Yeah,
like,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was like, oh, this. And everybody's video was like that.
Personal.
People was in a car with him and shit like that. Like, y'all together. Like, y'all went to the store. Y'all went, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit's wild.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Yeah, and it really sucks when you hear about good people. Like, I'm not saying, like, I'm not saying it's not the same when a not so good person dies, but when you hear somebody who passed and everyone really does have genuine stories, it's not no negative stories coming out also or nothing like that. Like, when Dolph passed,
that was tragic.
that shit was sad, bro. You know what I'm saying? Didn't nobody have a negative thing to say? When Nip passed, didn't nobody have a negative thing to say? Like, it really is hurtful when, not like, yeah, but you know the nigga was doing something stupid, you know what I'm saying? Like,
because they be getting our good men who are actually in the community, being a part of some shit, building it up. Yeah, and it's just like, damn, they keep taking the good, I don't want to say take the whack niggas, but.
Yeah.
No one wants to lose something valuable.
Some niggas gotta cry.
I didn't mean to start anything.
Oh shit!
He definitely did.
It's unfortunate how he went though. Like,
I hate you. I'm so sorry.
Shout out to Jessica.
And
So
I'm gonna tell him that. Listen to this episode.
So I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Juice's Players Ball was a bash. I'm wrapping it, looking at the board. Juice's Player Ball was a bash, and I want to do stuff for my birthday, just because I like having themes and I like people coming out and showing. It's not just my party that I want to do. I want everyone to actually, you know what I'm saying, have a reason to get into the spirit of, like Halloween, not like Christmas. I want gifts though, but not like Christmas.
So a combination.
Like what Thanksgiving should be.
No, that doesn't work.
No?
I know.
Anyway, so, but I also want to encourage more people to have more themed events, because I don't always want to be the fucking host of my party. Shit's a whole headache. I'll do it.
you did that to yourself.
Like you, and
sure did.
You funny.
So, it was fun.
That's all I got.
All I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying? Come up with some shit, people.
That's
all I got. That's it.
That was a very Gemini way to end.
Enlightening words.
Yeah.
I'm going to Jamaica.
In the words of the late great DMX, try to keep your mind on getting pussy and crying. Only two things you need to think about.
Why was?
Okay.
How did that?
Because DMX said it, nigga.
But how did that?
He also said, "Let's get it on."
He said many things.
Yeah, that's a lot of things DMX says.
Not how that fits.
So,
Okay.
so,
What was his sign?
Good question.
That's good. Real quick. real quick. Follow the Instagram page, Equally Opposite Podcast.
We now have a TikTok.
Which is gonna be the actual drive of our posts. YouTube.
Who's a Sag?
Crazy.
Just talked about that.
I keep trying to say that.
I used to rob people with pit bulls, with Rottweilers. I'm sorry.
Omar's coming.
So yeah, fucking follow the page, follow YouTube. Y'all know where to find us individually, but if you don't, at Jazzy Apples, at Slim Golden, at She's a Feisty One, and at Got Too Much Juice 22. And if you actually want to see what the sound guy look like,
You
at
do.
D.A. Weezy.
You do.
You know what I'm saying? We out here.
Yeah.
We loving life. We feeling good. Follow your astrology signs. And, maybe your shit's right. Maybe the shit is about you, because all of ours seem to be spot on with us.
Watch out for the Mercury retrograde.
It's worth looking
Hey, the
into.
Mercury Gatorade's be out here, boy.
They
Well, that new flavor crazy.
might feel a little harder when that shit happening.
Don't
That's
you
real.
quench your thirst, bro.
Is it in you, nigga?
It's everywhere. It's
The
happening to
Mercury
everybody.
Gatorade with the Nike year? Nigga. I don't know.
I don't know.
Niggas, you.
Right. You are niggas.
You are niggas.
I am niggas. But like I said, man, fuck with us. Y'all got anything to put out there? Nope. Okay then, follow us, fuck with us, y'all. EOP, we the squad.
Yeah.
Signing out. It's been so long.
That's a wrap, folks.
Yeah.
Oh, we're supposed to have an outro song, right?